Hi guys, my name is Shay Jones. I teach at Dalton High School in Dalton, Georgia. I teach 9th grade American Government and 11th grade U.S. History. Today I'm going to show you a technology lesson for the 11th grade U.S. History course. This is for a timeline of 3 weeks. And the standards that it goes over is dedicated to World War II and the United States involvement in World War II. So it's going to explore when the United States first got involved in Pearl Harbor. It's going to focus on the Pacific theater of World War II, and it's going to look at the European theater in World War II as well, and how the United States, what troubles they faced, and the location and the events that occurred during the war. The literacy standards that it goes over there for social studies, so they're going to write informative texts, they're going to use procedures, they're going to be clear and coherent in their writing. The goal is for them to develop and strengthen writing, so they're going to plan, they're going to revise, they're going to edit, all around using technology. That's really the main focus, is using technology tools to better their writing, their understanding of the content, and their communication skills. So the technology skills that they're going to be focused on with this lesson is technology productivity tools. So they're going to learn how to be creative and be productive with technology. They're going to use communication tools, and then they're also going to use technology as a resource, a research tool as well. So the objective of this lesson is for students, what they're going to do is they're going to create a presentation about a specific battle or event of World War II. And so they're going to use various Web 2.0 tools to help them accomplish this presentation. So they're going to build on their prior knowledge about World War II, about the United States, where we were before the United States became involved in World War II, and how the United States involvement in the war changes the war itself and all the events that occurred in between. They're going to use tutorials to help them with the technology tools. They're going to use notes, PowerPoints, things that we've done in class. There's a World War II battle brochure that we'll go over before we start the lesson, and that's really going to help guide them. And then any reading, all the other resources that will be provided. They're also going to have checklists, and they're going to have rubrics to help them accomplish exactly what they need to for this lesson. So the big question, the big essential question for this lesson is what locations, what event, how do the location of these events impact the war itself? And so how does the United States involvement in these events or these battles influence the entire war itself? So the 3 main tools that they're going to use, they really have a choice. They can use Google Tour Builder, which I just recently found I really like. I'm pretty excited to have the students be able to explore Google Tours and kind of build their own. They also have the choice. Let me show you. So I'll go over how to do this with the students, but this is the example that I'll show them. This is about D-Day, and so they'll have the choice to either build a Google tour on a specific event or battle in World War II, so how does the location impact the battle? Or they'll have the option to create an artifact related to that event, and so they would use Metaverse for this. Another aspect, another tool that they're going to use is Canva. So they're going to create the first page of their presentation. They're going to create an original Canva artifact. And so they're going to use Canva to design it, and that's a main component of the lesson. So students, they're going to have whole group instruction. We're going to show them, I'll introduce the project. We'll go over tutorials. I'll provide resources to kind of show them how to use these tools. then the notes that they already have, they'll use that. This is going to take 3 weeks, so it'll take time for them to design. They're going to use class time. They're going to use study hall time, and then any time at home if available as well. So this is the checklist that they'll use. So about midpoint through the 3 weeks, they're going to use, this will be given to them at the beginning of the unit, beginning of the lesson. And they're going to use this to kind of help them, guide them through the project. And then the final day, they will present their project to the class. And so their goal is for their presentation to be under 5 minutes. And they're going to present either their Google tour or their metaverse artifact. Thank you guys, and I hope you enjoy this lesson if you teach it yourself.